commodity.
What would you say are some of the biggest challenges and hurdles you've had with Compound Solutions and running it? Because I get emails from you at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. Sometimes it seems like you're all over. You're in one city one week, you're in another continent the following week. So how do you juggle keeping the ship on its course, but maintaining sanity and health, and still trying to lead the way for the future of the supplement industry with new ingredients?
Yeah. Man, that's a loaded question, Robert. Man, I would say one is we have good people.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that's probably number one. We have a killer team.
How many people is Compound Solutions, by the way? Just rough idea.
I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's in the low 20s, like 23,
okay.
25.
I wasn't sure how big the company
like
was. I've never been to California to see.
Yeah, we're lean and mean.
Yeah,
we're lean and mean. What was he saying? Oh, good people. That's
mm-hmm.
one. I also have a right hand who, really runs the company for the most part,
mm-hmm.
and I am quote unquote doing other things, and that means like the day-to-day, some day-to-day sales,
mm-hmm.
Looking for new ingredients, writing content, sending that off to you, for example, or others to see if it has merit,
mm-hmm.
Talking with partners, and then I do have to then frankly my title is CEO, so I do have to then get involved in certain operational discussions as well. But in the end, it's good people,
mm-hmm.
and then long hours. I like it. I do this because I like it. If I didn't, I'd just do something else, frankly.
Right.
And we're in a position where we could do something else.
Mm-hmm.
The fact is, I don't want to. I like this.
Yeah.
This is fun. This is not. I'm not quote unquote working.
Right.
But I think everyone and your listeners should know. I think, and pretty much everyone should know that that the way we succeeded at Compound,
mm-hmm.
the way I succeeded, was 80 hours a week for a decade. Right? That's how.
Yeah.
So that's not sexy.
Right.
So when you're up at like 2 or 3 in the morning or something like that, no one's helping you right then. Like,
yeah.
No one's available. That's you. It's you and your thoughts on your own and just grinding, right?
Yeah.
And I think sometimes it can seem great, right? Because you look at like the success of T-Cream, you look at the success of Carnitine, you look at the success of like Go BHB,
mm-hmm.
and it sounds like God, that the end game was great, right? Like
yeah.
Look at that, like overnight success. Kind of no.
There's years and years of work behind that.
It was just a lot of work. So if anyone really wants to be successful, I would recommend just a lot of work, right? You can be smart, but there are a lot of smart people. I can actually physically name right now at least 5 people who are smarter than I, like a lot smarter than I, who made connections, much quicker than I did in business school.
Yeah.
But I just grind it out. I just work. Okay, so fast forward. Zuckerberg, he's really, really rich, right? Bezos, he's really rich. But that shit just didn't happen. Right? So I want to just like pause just for a moment and just say like, sure, we've had a decent amount of success here and there.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact is that it was actually, maybe a pretty good idea. But it was a lot of work with a pretty good idea. Not a really, really good idea. It was just, a modicum of work.
Right.
Like, Michael Jordan sitting on a couch doesn't win championships, right?
Yeah.
You got to get out there and just make it happen.
Exactly.
T-Cream wasn't just some like magic molecule that just sold itself and you just sat back and just watched it work.
Yeah.
So, I hopefully that didn't sound like a diatribe.
No, not at all.
Hopefully it sounded just like, no, man, just people just out there like really working hard and let's work hard together.
What's a typical day for you entail? Say your typical day, so obviously you're in Austin today.